Hello, hello, and welcome to New York. And today we're going to take care of the Silent Assassin Suit Only Challenge. Now for this you're going to need a lockpick and you are going to need a disposable scrambler. That's all you're going to need. Everything else you may require will be on the map. So as you can see, we're also going to get no evidence, suit only, Silent Assassin suit only, and Silent Assassin. So starting at the beginning, we're just going to skip the intro and we're going to run straight to the left here to this door, lockpick this door here. You shouldn't get spotted. Make your way inside, take out the camera, it's just above the other door there. And then we're going to use the disposable scrambler on this key card exit and make our way down the stairs into the vault. We're going to retrieve the data core first of all. So at the bottom of the stairs we're going to open the door, take out the camera, and then we're going to turn off the air conditioning, which will distract one of the guards from inside the security room. They're going to come out to investigate. We're going to knock them out and hide them in the closet or the hamper. I think it is. It looks cloth. It's definitely not wood, but here's the guard now, so we're just going to sneak out from our hiding place, wait for him to turn the air conditioning back on, knock him out, grab everything he drops, and then hide his body in here. Now what we're going to do is rinse and repeat this 3 more times. So we're going to speed things up a little bit here for you. But essentially there's 4 guards in this room and we need to take all 4 of them out. And yes, I am aware that I could chloroform them using the air conditioning system, but I found that that is not always reliable. Sometimes I get body found come up as one of them spots one of the others as they all pass out. This way is guaranteed. You will not be risking your Silent Assassin run. So when we've got the 4th guard knocked out and all of his stuff collected, we're just going to drag his body into the office here. We're going to take out the surveillance system. We're going to go and then retrieve the body we hid on the stairs, which would have been the 3rd guard, and his shotgun, which would have been from the 2nd guard, I believe. And we're also going to drag them into the security room as well. Now, amongst all the stuff that we've just picked up from these 4 guys, we have a number of key cards, which will come in very, very handy. So we no longer require the disposable scrambler. But we're going to come into the main security room, we're going to open the safe here, retrieve the security card that's in here, that puts us up to 3. We're going to unlock the vault button, or the vault unlock button. You've got to unlock the button to unlock the vault, I believe. So we're just going to make our way around.
This is the vault, 47. The data core should be behind that large steel door.
We're just going to trigger the vault door to open. This is quite a cool little effect here. And the triple doors and the floor sliding into place. So we're now going to use another key card.
Bug 47. You now have access to the vault.
And that turns off all the lasers, so we can now walk straight into the vault, retrieve the data core.
Good work, 47. That's the evidence secured for now. Careful not to lose it. If anyone sees you with that rack, my guess is you'll draw a lot of unwanted attention to yourself.
So we're going to make our way out of the vault area. We're going to hang a quick right, lockpick this gate, make our way into the IT department, and we're going to retrieve the tranquilizer gun. It's just in here. All you got to do is stay crouched and walk in. No one will spot you. They're busy playing their games. Now if you want to get a briefcase for the data core, there is one at the back of this room here on a shelf. I'm not going to bother, and we're just going to make our way straight up the stairs and past this guard up to the rest of the stairs here. And at the top of these stairs there'll be a radio and a janitor. We're going to turn off the radio, turn it back on, and distract the janitor. And we're going to knock him out and hide him in the cupboard that's behind us, that we also conveniently hide in. You can sneak past this guy, you can time it, I have done it, but it's just easier to knock him out. And there we go, hits him unconscious. We're going to hide his body in the crate, in the cupboard. And we're going to pick up the maintenance man key. That should get a little challenge pop for you. And we're going to make our way right the way along this corridor, past the security guard, through the double doors, and stick to the left over here. And we're just going to wait for this guard and this fired employee to get into the right position. So basically the employee needs to be further away from us. And we'll both turn and face away from us, and we can make our way into the little storeroom that's just on the other side of these boxes that I'm hiding behind. So he's now going to make his way off, and as he passes the security guard will turn, and we can make our way into the security room. We're going to throw the data core at the wall and retrieve it and plug ourselves up behind the door here. That'll distract the security guard and bring him in here. And we're just going to close the door. I tried throwing this without closing the door, but it didn't work. That will then get you another little challenge for throwing the data core at someone. And we're going to hide his body, grab all of his stuff, retrieve the data core, and now we're going to wait for the guy outside who's recently been fired and is quite upset about it. As soon as he moves away, we're going to walk out and knock him out very quickly with the data core. I don't recommend throwing sensitive hardware at walls or people's heads. You could damage the hardcore, or the hard drive should I say. You may also damage someone's head. You're more likely to damage their head, but you may damage your very expensive piece of technology. So with him now out the way as well, we're just going to make our way up the stairs here, hug the left hand side. As you can see, I went to make a move here and almost got spotted. Basically we're going to need to make our way through the security room there. At one point both the guards will have their backs to you, but at this point the guard is actually taking a drink. You can just see him there in the background. We need to wait for him to finish taking his drink and turn his back. Then we're safe to make our way through. Otherwise, as you saw, we could get spotted. I was very nearly spotted. So we're just going to make our way straight through this room because we already have a security key card we need. We're going to make a quick right as we exit the room, use the security key card on the door, and make our way up yet another flight of stairs. And again on this one we're going to hug the left hand wall just in case the bodyguard sitting on the sofa at the back of the room sees us. We're just going to use all the cover here, vault over this plant pot and into this changing room, I'm guessing, or ante-room or some sort. And here we are. We've got a little wait here now for Athena to make her rounds, so we're going to drop a quick save and we're just going to wait for her to leave the area, and then we're going to make our way into her office and plug ourselves up. So once she starts leaving and her bodyguard starts following, we're going to make our way in, keep creeping because there are two bodyguards still in here, as you can see. So we're now going to drop the data core on the floor, or you can place it or drop it, whichever. We're going to pull out our tranquilizer gun and we're going to very quickly tranquilize both of these two bodyguards, and we're going to drag both their bodies out of sight and pick up all of the things that they drop as well. Now I waited a little while before doing this because one of the guards was actually in transit. Usually they're not at this point. One of them stood at one post and one stood at another, but because he was moving I had to wait a little while, and I'm now just going to drag them behind the sofa, whereas normally if you get it quick enough you've got time to drag both the bodies and hide them in the crate at the other end of the room. I didn't feel I had enough time. So I've dragged them both behind the sofa here where I'm hiding myself. They won't be spotted here, and we're just waiting for Athena to go through her routine once again. And then when they leave the room, as soon as her bodyguard turns to follow her, we're going to follow him into the next room. And then we're going to hide in there. There is a fair bit of waiting around towards the end of this mission, as you can see. I think the overall time was about 20 minutes. I've managed to cut a few minutes out of that with speeding time up a little bit here and there. But as they move off, we're just going to follow them through these double doors. And then just to the left over here is a curtain. We're going to hide in here and wait for Athena and a bodyguard to make their way back out of here. And as soon as Athena leaves or turns to leave this room, we're going to step out from the curtains and plug ourselves up directly behind the bodyguard, who will wait a few seconds before heading off, which gives us a chance to take him out without Athena hearing him or seeing anything. So here she goes, she's moving away now, so we're going to exit through the curtain and just get behind the bodyguard here, and as soon as Athena's out the way, I'm going to sneak up behind him, throttle him, pick up all of his stuff that he drops, and we're going to hide him in the curtain. Now unfortunately this takes just long enough for Athena to come out of the room that she's in and make her way back into her office. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into her sanctum, we're going to retrieve the CEO exit key, and as you can see on the mini-map, she's just made her way back into her office. So I decided to go and hide in the curtain, and then realised that the part of her routine that's just coming up is her standing at the window with her back to the room. So we're going to make our way back into the room, giving her a wide berth, just creeping all the way, creep run, get ourselves plugged up over the other side of the room here. Really we want to be by that pillar where the lamp is. That's much more like it. So we're now in position, everything's set and ready. So when Athena gets up from her phone call and goes to head back into her little private office there, we're going to break cover, sneak up behind her and break her neck. And this does take a while. Her routine is quite long. She doesn't go very far, but everything seems to take quite a while, particularly the phone call. So she's getting up now. So as she moves away, we're just going to break cover, run up behind her, and break her neck. Although I missed the prompt. I subdued her too fast. So we're going to snap her neck now. We're going to grab all of her stuff, and we're going to hide her in the crate that I would have intentionally put the 2 bodyguards in earlier, but didn't have time. So now all we've got to do is retrieve the data core and make our way to the exit. And because we have the CEO exit card, that's the exit we will take because it's also the nearest. Now, just as we're exiting the office and antechamber area, we do have to be aware of the 2 enforcers, one of which almost spots you, but if you're quick enough he won't see you. Make our way down the stairs, and this big green door on the right here is the CEO's exit. So there you go, that's the Silent Assassin suit only challenge complete for New York. I have been Anubis. I will see you all in the next video.